Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Stephen Bowers.
All right, the sun came out today. These clouds scooted off to the east. There still are some thicker clouds over our northern mountains, and they have some snow with them. You see the snow, though, gradually starting to break up, and it will end here over the next couple of hours. For us, we keep things mostly clear this evening. We'll cool down toward freezing through the 10 o'clock hour, and then we'll cool on down to the 20s. And you notice the clouds increasing again by morning. Throughout the day tomorrow, I expect that plenty of clouds will be with us, but some sun will filter through. By lunchtime, we'll be in the low to mid 40s, and we'll warm toward the middle and upper 40s tomorrow afternoon with some lower 50s in the least cool spots. Of course, we're still going to be unseasonably warm, however you look at it. Now, by about 5 o'clock, we're cooling back down to 40-ish, give or take a degree or two, depending on where you are. These clouds will start to work their way out of here through 10 o'clock. There still are a few lingering, and the last of them will clear out through the night. We'll be down to near freezing by about 10 o'clock tomorrow evening. Now, the big picture, I want to show you nationally because I know we've got a big travel weekend coming up. So this is Saturday's forecast. We've got one storm system pulling away from the east coast. There may be a little bit of lingering rain or snow from about Boston down to New York, but there's another storm system working its way onshore in the Pacific Northwest. On Saturday, this means some rain and some high elevation snow from Seattle and Portland down through Redding and San Francisco, perhaps even Sacramento and Lake Tahoe. This will work its way inland overnight Saturday and into Sunday, bringing some snow to the northern Rockies, but then a second storm system is going to move ashore, bringing another round of rain and mountain snow from Washington and Oregon down to northern and central portions of California. And then there are some areas of lake effect snow to contend with as well. Those shouldn't be a massive deal, but it's the West Coast where we have the biggest potential for some travel impacts to your travel, especially towards Seattle and Portland this weekend. So expect that unsettled weather there on Saturday with plenty of sun over the nation's heartland. More clouds and cold settle down into Minneapolis, Chicago, and even Detroit. It's a little chilly over the northeast as well, and cool for the south with 40s and 50s around Charlotte, Atlanta, and even New Orleans and Houston. Then your Sunday doesn't look a whole lot different on the West Coast with still that chance for some rain from Seattle to Portland, but expect more sunshine and more chilly 40s from Nashville down to Atlanta, and some cool 50s are in the forecast around places like New Orleans and even Dallas. Around Grand Junction today, we hit 50 degrees, 12 degrees above normal for this time of year. 26 degrees was the low temperature this morning, and that's pushing 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. Now we're under a clear sky at 40 degrees. This is the second back-to-back hour we've been at 40, and we'll gradually cool down through the 30s here over the next couple of hours under a mostly clear to clear sky through 10 o'clock. And again, we'll be closing in on freezing by that 10 o'clock hour, but then by morning, clouds will start to come back into play. So we'll average it mostly or to partly cloudy with a low temperature by morning of about 26 degrees around Grand Junction. High teens and low 20s are common elsewhere for those lows, and then our high temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 40s tomorrow afternoon. It is possible that a couple of backyard thermometers make it up to about 50 or perhaps even 51 degrees tomorrow. I expect more 50s in the forecast from Thursday on. Grand Junction's highs are going to be in the lower 50s right on through Sunday, as a matter of fact, and still close to 50, give or take a degree or so on both Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, of course, is Christmas Eve. Morning lows will be in the mid to upper 20s here, and then we get to Montrose, and we're looking at upper 40s, mid to upper 40s for your Wednesday and Thursday. Right at 50 degrees can happen on Friday and Saturday before some 40s come back from Sunday on. Morning lows are mostly in the lower 20s. In Delta, expect upper 40s tomorrow. We're going to follow that with lower 50s right through the weekend. Morning lows will be in the low to mid 20s. And in Cortez, expect highs of 49 tomorrow, and then we're going to follow that with lower 50s through the weekend and right up through Monday and Tuesday of next week. Morning lows are going to be in the high teens to low 20s.